Hello everybody, Master, and welcome back to another video. So today, I'm in Warcraft 3, on the Frozen Throne, on Titanland. And I'm going to show you guys some more models, and we are going to show you the Godly Legends, which is right here. So we have two of them. Now, if you're a Titan, you can use them. So there's two towers that has the Godly Legends. So let's take a look at them and test their abilities. So first up we got the God of Chaos. And he has a spell shield and a godly appearance. So spell shield, it's a passive. Elementals have the ability to block parts of magic that tries to hit them. And then godly appearance allows a god to appear anyway at any time in the universe. So basically, the spell shield just does this. And then godly appearance. That just teleports anywhere in the map. So if I wanna have this god to teleport right over here, it will just boom right there. See? So he can just teleport anywhere. Alright, so let's check out his abilities. Alright, so we got Infernal Rainfall, 85 mana, calls down waves of fire that damage units in an area, and then we got Dimension Torment, 50 mana, turns a unit eternal and slows its movement speed by 50% for 18 seconds. Eternal creatures cannot attack, but they can cast spells, and certain spells cast upon them will have a greater effect. And then we got Hellfire Area, increases nearby friendly units' movement speed by 0% and attack rate by 0%. And then we got Hellfire Blast, 175 mana, summons a huge ball of fire, unleashing 5 burning flames which deal damage over time plus the eternal damage to any hit unit in the AoE. So let's test it and see how that goes. So first up, Infernal Rainfall. So it's going to do something like this.
Of course, by any means necessary.
So that's how it goes. And then this one.
Stay out of my way.
And then the Hellfire Blast.
Do what I must.
Alright, teleport out.
By any means necessary.
So that's how it goes. Alright. So now we move on to the next hero, or next god.
Stay out of my way.
And that will be
Don't
the
be
Goddess
shy.
of Blood. And I'm not going to say the spell shield or the godly appearance because all the gods have the same buffs. So let's take a look at the other
I'll
ones.
do my best.
Alright, so we got Blood Nova. It's a 125 mana. Blast enemy units with a stream of blood that deals 150 damage to the target and 100 normal damage. And then we got Blood Crush, 90 mana. Slams the ground, dealing 140 damage to nearby enemy land units and slowing their movement speed, not movement speed, but movement by 50% and attack rate by 50%. And then we get Blood Drain, 75 mana. Absorbs the life essence of a target enemy unit by taking hit points from it every second and giving them to the hero. And finally we got Blood Swarm, 150 mana. Creates a swarm of vampire blood bats that bite and tear at nearby enemy units. As they chew the enemy flesh, they convert it into a substance that restores hit points to the hero when they return. Last 30 seconds. Alright. So let's test it now.
You're in control.
Alright, so first up, Blood Nova.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, okay.
Usually do this.
Alright, Blood Crush. Alright. Blood Drain.
You're in control.
And Blood Swarm. Oh, so it summons lots of bats. Okay. So that's how it goes.
Usually do this.
Alright. Time to teleport out.
Ooh, that's good.
And the bats are gone. Alright, next hero. Let's do
I'm
the God
ready
of
to
Game.
track.
And he has Axe Toss, 75 mana. Throws an axe at a target unit dealing 90 damage and stunning the target for 3 seconds. Netting Trap, 50 mana. Causes a target unit to be bound to the ground so that it cannot move for 12 seconds. Air units that are ensnared can be attacked as though they were land units. And then parry, passive, give a 15% chance to avoid an attack. And axe barrage, 120 mana. Bombards an area with axes dealing up to 300 damage to nearby enemy land units and stunning them for 1 second. Alright, so let's test it.
Our paths converge.
Alright, so axe toss.
I wander alone. Our paths
Alright, and then
converge.
negative trap.
On the prowl.
And this one.
I'm acting on instinct.
Okay, so that's how it goes. Alright, next hero.
On
Oh
the
god.
prowl.
Alright, so one died so far. Alright, so let's move on to the next god.
The goddess.
The goddess of nature. And she can do Stone Strike, 100 mana. Send a wave of wolves out in a straight line dealing 150 damage and wrapping enemy ground units, stunning them for 3 seconds. Healing Spray, 75 mana. Sprays 5 waves of healing mist. Each wave heals 70 damage to all friendly units in an arrow. And then we got Thorn's Arrow, an arrow that gives friendly nearby units a damage shield which deals 10% of an enemy unit melee attack damage back to it. And then finally, Mother Earth Fairy, 200 mana. Enrage the god of nature, Tui, who awakens the forest around the enemy, causes massive webs of roots and thorns to enwrap each enemy target dealing damage in a wave lasts for 45 seconds. Alright, so let's test out Healing Wave, or Healing Spray.
By Elune.
Alright. Now let's test it on the enemies.
As the goddess wills.
Alright, so Sword Strike.
So be it.
Okay. And then Mother Earth Fairy. So it just does that. Alright. Teleport out.
So be it.
Alright, next hero. Next god I mean. And that is the God of Nightmares. So we got Getting Scars, 70 mana. Bombards an arrow with magmatic energy dealing up to 150 to nearby enemy land units and stunning them for 3 seconds. Silence, 75 mana. Stop all enemies in a large target arrow from casting spells for 24 seconds. Parry, it's a passive, give a 15% chance to avoid an attack. And Spirit Force, 150 mana. Calls down waves of spirits to explode upon the hero's enemies. Each sandstorm deals 60 damage, lasts 30 seconds. So let's test it.
I go unseen.
Alright, so Getting Scars.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'll look into
And then
it.
Silence.
All shall be
And
revealed.
Spirit Force. Oh, okay. So it works something like that.
I go
Alright.
unseen.
Let's move on.
All shall be revealed.
Alright, let's test the next god, and that will be the
Speak.
God of War. So we got Shockwave, 95 mana, sends a Geonic Wave which deals 100 damage to each enemy land unit in a line, up to 300 max damage. Warcraft, 100 mana, gives a friendly nearby units a 30% bonus to damage and to armor, lasts 45 seconds. Parry, It's a passive, give it 15% a chance to avoid an attack, and then throws an impact, 150 mana. The hero leaps to the target point, dealing 300 damage to nearby enemies and knocking them back. The higher the jump, the higher the damage. Alright,
Finally,
so Shockwave.
Frostmourne hungers.
Alright, Warcry. And then...
Finally,
oh, so he jumps!
Frostmourne
Okay, so that's
hungers.
cool. Alright, next god.
At last.
Alright, so let's move to,
What is your wish?
this dude.
I am honored. I'll do my best.
Alright, so the God of Dreams. Dream Crusade. 75 mana, calls down 10 dreams. Each wave deal 50 damage to units in an arrow. And then we got Hypnosis. 75 mana, puts a target unit to sleep for 60 seconds. A sleeping unit can be awoken by attacking it. And then we got Nightmare Barrier. 70 mana, creates a barrier that stops spells from affecting a target unit. That's 15 seconds. And finally, Dream Guard. 175 mana, summons a Dream Guard dealing 50 damage and stun enemy land units for 4 seconds in an arrow. The Inferno lasts 180 seconds. Alright,
For Lordaeron.
alright, and then this
Do my
one,
best. For Lordaeron.
and then Nightmare Barrier,
I am honored. For Lordaeron.
and finally Dream Guard.
I am honored. I'll do my best.
Okay, so that's awesome. Move on to the next
I
god.
am honored.
So he has a couple of spells. So let's just kill this unit. There we go. Alright, next god, and that will be
What is
the God of Scales. And this can do engage or engulfing flames, 125 mana, conjures a pillar of flame that burns ground units for 110 damage, a second for 3 seconds. As the pillar of flame subsides, units within the fire continue to take moderate damage. And then we got Shadow Flames, 85 mana, with an enemy unit in magical flames, which cause 20 damage per second, prevent casting of spells, and reduce attack damage by 50%, lasts 18 seconds. And then Dark Whispers, 150 mana, taking control over target enemy unit. Dark Whispers cannot be used on heroes. And then Dragon Offering, 150 mana. Mark a target unit with a Dragon Offering. The affected unit cannot cast spells and will take 40 damage per second unit it dies. Upon its death, a dragon will spawn from its corpse. Dragon Offering cannot be dispelled or cancelled. Alright.
What a foolish ploy.
Alright, so let's do this one.
I bring darkness.
Alright. And then this one.
Pitiful. Ah.
Alright, and then Dragon Offering.
I bring darkness. What a foolish
And Dark Whispers.
Ah.
Alright, so that's how it works. Okay. Moving on.
What a foolish ploy.
Well, there goes the dragon, so that's dead. Alright, next god. We got the God of Shadows. And this one can do Shadow Dagger. 35 mana. Pose a poison dagger at a target enemy unit, dealing 150 eternal damage and 10 damage every second for 10 seconds. And then we got Release the Rage, 90 mana. Vardu releases the pain of losing his parents through magic. Dark Whispers, it's the same thing. And then we got Sons of Death, 10 mana. Allow the hero to become invisible for 10 seconds. If the hero attacks the unit to break invisibility, the attack will do 200 bonus damage. So let's test it now. So Shadow Dagger. And then Release Rage. And then Invisible. Alright. Next card. And we're going to do the God of Death. So we got Necromantic Death, 75 mana, calls upon 10 Necromantic bolts waves. Each wave deal 50 damage to unit in the area. Sacrifice 50 mana, kills a target friendly undead unit, giving 100% of its hit points to the hero. Necromantic Arrow, passive, give additional mana regeneration to nearby friendly units. And then for whom the bell tolls, 250 mana, brings up a wave of gravestones empowered by death energy over 35 seconds, dealing 100 damage per each gravestone. Alright.
Yes, right away.
Alright, so
A fateful choice.
let's do this one.
Yes, right away.
Alright, sacrifice. Let's teleport out.
That sounds logical.
So that's what he does. Alright, next god we got
I am here.
the God of Elements, and he can do Water Bomb. 60 mana. The hero throws an orb of water which explodes on impact to the ground, dealing 100 damage to each unit in an area. And then we got Crimson Ice, 85 mana. Bless an enemy unit in a magic ice which cause 20 damage per second, prevent the casting of spells, and reduce attack damage by 50%, lasts 18 seconds. And then activate Sand Dance, 60 mana. Summons a sandstorm around the hero, dealing damage to all enemies around it. In addition, drain mana while this spell is active. And then Lightning Strike, 120 mana. Calls upon the storms which cast down a lightning strike upon a target in order to deal 200 damage to target enemies and stunning for 3 seconds. Alright,
For the light.
so let's do Water Bomb.
Right.
Alright, open ice,
By my honor.
and then this one. Sweet,
By
and Sand Dance.
right. Very wise.
Alright, turn this off, and teleport out.
By my honor.
Alright, so that's what he can do. Alright, next god, and that is
What?
the God of Indolence. And he can do Kituit, 70 mana, breath a cone of fire at enemy units, dealing 170 internal damage. Units that have heavy brew on them will ignite and burn for 21 damage per second over 5 seconds. And then the heavy brew, 7 mana, drenches enemy units in alcohol, causing the movement speed to be reduced by 50% and have a 80% chance to miss on attacks. When units with heavy brew cast on them are hit by fiery arrow, they will ignite and take burn damage. Last 12 seconds. Dark Succulents, 10 mana. Transfers mana between the hero and the target. And Millwall, 125 mana. Confuses the enemy by creating 5 illusions of the hero. Dispel all magic from the hero. Each illusion deal 50% of the hero's damage and take 200% damage and last 60 seconds. Alright,
That was my plan. Agreed.
so let's do this one.
That was my plan.
Alright, and then heavy blue,
You thought of that?
and this one,
Agreed.
and Millwall.
Very well.
Alright, let's teleport out.
That was my plan. Very well.
Alright, so let's get rid of these guys since we don't really need them.
What, mortal? This prattle bores me.
There we go. Alright. So let's move to another god, and we got
That's curious.
a goddess of freedom.
Sounds interesting.
And she can do the Starshine Flare, 90 mana. Throws a cone of starlit energy at enemy units that deals 120 internal damage and 20 damage per second over 5 seconds. Advance, 80 mana. Gives a friendly nearby units a 30% bonus to damage and to armor. Lasts 45 seconds. Terraform Era passive increases nearby friendly units' life regeneration rate. And Starshine Meter, 100 mana. The hero pulls out a meter at the target location, then drops it, dealing 200 damage to all units in that location and knocking them back. Cooldown 60 seconds. Alright,
Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
alright, so Starshine.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Alright, and then Advance,
Sounds good.
and this
I'll take care of it.
one. Ooh, wow, pretty. Alright, next god.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, now let's do
What's the plan?
the goddess of
I'll check it out.
moonlight. Alright, so Moonshine Wave, 95 mana, sends a Giant Wave which deals 125 damage to each enemy land unit in a line up to 300 max damage. Howl of Terror, 50 mana. The hero lets loose a terrifying howl that reduces nearby enemy units' attack damage by 50% for 15 seconds. Magical Arrow passive gives additional mana regeneration to nearby friendly units. And Moonbeam, 150 mana. Causes the moon to pull closer towards Terrafall, which causes fragments of the moon crust to detach and portal into Terrafall atmosphere, sending a meteor shower crossing down around the hero era. The moon shards deal 150 damage to each target. One shard hits, 20 shards are swirling through some waves while the spell is active. The hero won't take damage. Alright,
Sounds interesting.
so
I'll
let's
check it out.
do this one first,
I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
and then this one,
Sounds interesting.
and finally this
Sounds good.
one. Ooh! That's like a, it's so pretty. So that's what it does. Ooh, okay. Nice. Alright, next god.
I'll check it out.
Let's do
End
a
my
goddess of curses. And she can do fork lightning, 110 mana. Calls forth a cone of lightning on a target enemy unit, hitting up to 3 enemy units for 100 damage. Silence, this is the same thing. And we got Dark Whisper, same thing again. Fallen Star, 175 mana. Calls forth a fallen star down from the heavens and collides with the ground in an explosive array of splendor, dealing 600 damage and stun enemy land units for 5 seconds and arrow. Alright,
If that is your wish.
some fork lighting.
Will this ever end?
Silence, same thing, got crystal, same thing, and spark stuff. Oh, magic. Nice. Okay. Next god.
I go.
Alright, let's do
Where
a god of
enemies
madness.
hiding.
Madness impulse. 90 mana. The hero creates magic spear which moves to the target point. Having reached a point to the spear blows up, dealing 100 damage to enemies and depriving of their possibility to cast a spell during 4 seconds. 15-second cooldown. And then we got Mana Slam, 90 mana. Slams the ground, dealing 140 damage and slowing the movement speed and attack rate of nearby enemy land units. And we got Weberjack, 70 mana. Transform an enemy unit into a random critter. Madness can be a ally or enemy, depends on how he feels. And Laughter Circus, 200 mana. The hero creates a spinning vortex at his point, spinning at high speed. He damages all units that collide with that vortex. The unit gets damaged more when he is closer to the hero. The vortex lasts 7 seconds, and it's a 90-second cooldown. Alright,
It'd be a pleasure.
so, let's do this one.
Move faster. Yeah, man.
Alright, Madness Slam. So that does that. And, Weberjack.
Move faster. Tazbingo.
Okay, so it just turns into a critter. And this one. Whoa! Look at that! It's so awesome. Alright, next god. We got 2 more.
Let
The
me
Goddess of
investigate.
Light. And he can do, or she can do Holy Nava, 125 mana. Blasts an enemy unit with a wave of light that deals 150 damage to the target and 100 no damage. Healing Spray, it's the same thing. Penitent Arrow increases nearby friendly units' life regeneration rate. And Holy Clarity, 125 mana. Causes rain of healing energy to pour down in a large arrow, healing friendly allied units for 20 hit points per second, 30 seconds. So let's do
I can taste their
healing
fear.
wave or spray,
Understood.
and then we
I
can
can
do
taste their
the
fear.
Holy Clarity. So this basically does this. Alright, so let's do Holy Nava.
Justice shall be swift. I can taste their fear.
Okay, so that's what it does.
Let
Alright,
the hunt begin.
next god.
I can taste their fear.
And finally, the God of Decay. So we got Acid Decay, 75 mana. Throws an orb of poison at a target. The orb breaks upon impact, splashing a powerful acid on nearby hostile units. Decrease armor by 5. Deals 15 damage per second to the primary target. Deals slightly less damage to nearby targets. Lasts 15 seconds. And then Devour, 50 mana. Consumes an enemy land unit slowly, digesting it and dealing 100 damage per second to it. If the caster is killed while the consumed unit is still digesting, the unit that was devoured will be released. Then cleaving attack passive, the hero attacks with splash, dealing a 50% of his attack damage to nearby enemies. And Stomach Explosion, 150 mana, causes the hero's stomach to explode, dealing 300 damage to nearby enemy land units and stunning them for 6 seconds. The hero's stomach regrows every 80 seconds. Alright,
Let's go.
so, this
Random tear.
and then devour, and stomach explosion. Here we go. Okay, so that's what goes. Alright, let's get out of here. So he's still devouring this unit. So he's like killing it right now. Should be almost dead. And he's dead. There we go. Alright, so there we go. That's all the Gali gods. And like I said, if you're a Titan, you can find the towers over here. They're called Gali Legends. There's 2 of them. And then next time, I'm gonna do the custom legends. Same thing, there's 2 of them. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. And thanks for watching. See ya! Hello everybody, EWD Master, and thank you very much for watching this video. This was episode 38 on Warcraft 3 on Tetland, and I hope you guys enjoy the Godly Legends for the models, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter at EWD Master, and make sure you join my Discord server, and make sure you give me more questions. You can leave them in the comments below or on my Twitter, and I'll get them ready for next Q&A video. So anyways guys, I'm going to turn off, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!